goods are
my 5-year mission or 5-minute mission on this episode of Terrific TV Toys is to make sense of this toy right here for the classic Star Trek TV series. This is a transporter room set, and it is pretty modern. It's actually dated 2009. We'll take a first look here at the bottom. Trademark, CBS, and copyright 2009 PPC. Playmates Toys is the manufacturer of this set. And you can see Scotty is at the console of the transporter room, ready to beam somebody up. He also has a phaser. Scotty came with this set, and I'm going to show you photos at the end of this episode of this set in the box. These are not my photos. I think they're from eBay, but you'll see the box front and back of this transporter room set from 2009. Okay, first, well, next, I guess, take a look at this. It's kind of a vinyl-y type placemat, foundation mat, scene setter for this toy. It doesn't really correlate so much with the actual toy. I will say that there were other pieces of this set by Playmates. You could buy another figure, for instance, an Uhura figure, and she would come with another piece that would fit onto this transporter set to help complete the picture. There were like a couple others of those that might have made more sense with this background setting that you see. There is something written on it too. Never really paid a whole lot of attention. Transporter platform, it says right there. So anyways, I'm just gonna leave that there, the placemat, I'll call it. So Scotty came with this set, and let's take a closer look at him. This Playmates figure, he's got his holster or belt on. He's got a phaser in his hand, which is a separate piece. So we're going to put that right back on for right now. Does he look like Scotty? Actually kind of looks like William Shatner to me here. Youngish, young William Shatner. And he's got the standard articulation that you would find in these figures of this set. So Scotty's gonna work the controls, and I will note that at the console here there's a couple buttons. One of them operates the lights here, and one of them operates the beaming mechanism, and we're gonna look at that. But first, a closer look at the console itself. Some details. This came all assembled, I think, if I remember correctly. I mean, as far as stickers and everything, you really didn't have to put anything together. And then, okay, there's the two buttons here. There's also a button here that's going to operate this. Now, I've got a raging glare here right now. Hello, tripod. So I'm going to try to show you how this works with the raging glare. For instance, okay, so let's say Scotty is sitting at the controls. We'll try to make this as realistic as possible. And he's going to hit a button. I'll try to show. There's the light coming on. And look, there's somebody in there. There's somebody that's going to beam down to a planet. You see how this light came on too, which is nice. But there's somebody in there who's going to beam down to a planet. I'm going to try to show you. It's going to be a little tricky. Okay, so there's the light on. And then the other button. Beam me down, Scotty. And he's disappeared. Okay, so what you can do with this then, this part disconnects, which I'm about to show you. Okay, so this part has disconnected, and you can pretend, okay, we're here on the planet. We're going to do some exploring. Okay, so he needs to beam down to the planet. You can use this part of the console. And get him to beam down. There he is. Okay. Could be Captain Kirk. He's got a yellow shirt on. Okay, let's go explore the planet before we beam back up. And I'm going to show you what that is. There's a little part here, which actually 2 buttons on the side, I think, release that. Which really, you can also put a figure inside here, and that's probably what it's meant to do, is you put a figure in on this stand, which I'll show you a little more closely in a second. But for the purposes now, the guy that we saw in here is really a card that you could take out. Set that aside. There's 2 buttons, 2 release buttons on the side to get this cardboard out of here. See what I said about this. Ugh, a little bit complicated. Okay, so this is just a cardboard that shows a figure, and you can do without that. And what you can do is put, like if you have another figure, or Scotty, and this is meant to be a stand that you fit him on. Now, when I was looking at all of this before shooting this episode, I saw that on the bottom of Scotty's foot, there is a hole for this peg right here. But I could not get that to work. Oh my gosh, it just absolutely refuses to fit in there. I mean, absolutely refuses it. I tried it so many times. So that part of the stand does not work, but you can hook his other foot on that little loop. That's how it's designed to be. And you could put him in there and kind of fit him into place. And then this blue part here fits against a blue part here. It clicks into place there. So let's see if we can get that to work. I had to practice this a lot, you know. Ooh, and I put in fresh batteries too. There were some batteries in it, probably the original batteries that came with it, that were pretty old and corroded and all that, but I did put fresh batteries in it. I should show you the battery door and the switch on the back too. But anyways, okay, so Scotty's in there, so now we can, if we get the non-glare situation, push the button, light, oh, there he is, okay. Beam down, Scotty. I like that light right there. And then beam up, Scotty. We push it again. And there he is. All right. Welcome back, Scotty. Welcome back. So this lifts up, and I will say in the back here, this is the battery door. It's AAA batteries. Are those the small ones? Yeah, not AA, but AAA. 3 of them. And then there's a switch here. This side says demo, and then this side says on, and then off is in the middle. I have it on demo, but I don't know that it's any different. If you know, feel free to comment below. And you can see the light up there, which is kind of fun. Can't really see it in the camera lens, but I can see it in real life here. So there's Scotty in the transporter chamber, we'll call it, okay? So we'll put that back to off. So, yeah, fun little transporter room, transporter set. And here's what that looks like all the way around. This part fits on the top, and I had a heck of a time. I did take it off before when I was preparing to shoot this and had a heck of a time getting it back on, so I'm not going to take that off again, but you can see how it's a separate piece. All right. Well, we'll see what kind of data that, there's another Star Trek reference. Data that Scotty has gathered from his mission to the planet. And we'll let you know, but keep it tuned here to BRBTV for more terrific TV toys.